This is the point where I could tell people in the chat that they need to refresh the stream or pause and unpause, but I don't care because this bacon sandwich is so fucking delicious that it's alright if they don't notice. This is so good. That was pretty awesome. This is additional punishment for you guys trolling the game, you chuckle fox. Bacon sandwich! Welcome back to Alter Ego Infanticide Edition. Indeed. Indeed. Oh no, there's no lettuce, no tomato. It's just bacon. Between two slices of bread. I cut out all the bullshit. More bacon. Okay, so I reckon we should continue our epic journey at this point. So, Dad's gotta get his teeth fixed. We gotta go with him to the dentist. His mom is busy at work and Dad couldn't find a sitter. Now we sit in the waiting room for a very, very long time. Dad must run out and put money in the parking meter. Now he sits you on the floor, gives you a magazine to leaf through, and tells us to behave. We know how well that's been working. So, we can be patient or mischievous, or we can remove our shoes, tear the pages from the magazine, or be a good boy. Seeing lots of 2 1s and 2 2s. Pretty sure we're going to be stuck with at least a 2 option. I think it's going to end up being 2 2, although 1 3 is hanging in there. 1 3's trying. You guys are trying with 1 3. Maybe 1 3's going to win. No more chat votes. Take a look. 1 3 2 2. 1 3 2 2. 1 3. Alright, 1 3. 1 3 carries the day! Your ability to keep yourself amused is a sign of early maturity. This will help you intellectually and creatively. Good job. Good job, guys. Good job. Do we look through the magazines now, or do we visit the nurse? Hello, nurse. Looks like that's what we're going to be doing. Hello, nurse. Gather intel. Excuse me, bacon sandwich is too delicious. I'm burping now. The nurse is too busy to pay attention to you, even though you work up the courage to go right near her. Damn it. Go back and sit quietly while Dad gets his teeth fixed, or do we tear up a magazine? Oh man, you guys must have had a serious conversation while I was gone. One's definitely pulled that out there. Damn. What a well-behaved boy. You amuse yourself by looking through the magazines. What's this? A lady with no clothes on? Dad will never believe this. How silly. You have just passed through infancy. A brief look at your life up to this time shows the following. Your family life has been not very good. You seem to be lacking the bonds that are so critical during this phase of life. Physically, you have been not a very healthy baby. Probably was the poison that the YouTubers and the Jugglefucks forced you to take. Socially, during this phase in life, nothing much is really expected of you. After all, you're still much too young to throw a successful cocktail party, and frankly, anyone who still dribbles on himself probably wouldn't make the ideal dinner guest. However, by now, there are some things you should have mastered. Your progress in this area shows you have been the type of child that mom could trust in department stores. What? LOL, no! It must have been that bit there right at the end that pushed us to that. What? Fucking game just like Now, regarding your emotional and personality development, you are not exactly the type of child who can be trusted to wash his hands before coming to the dinner table. If there is a piece of cake sitting in the refrigerator at noon, chances are it will be in your tummy by dinner. So we can be trusted in the department store, but not regarding food. Okay. What is this? I don't even. Your thoughtfulness characteristic really doesn't count for much in this module. Most children often find themselves at the mercy of their whims and impulses. You are allowed to be cranky now. People will tolerate it much better than when you are a teenager. Then your whining and carrying on will seem more objectionable. One thing about your character that has a tendency to put people off is your aggressiveness. You're the type of baby who likes to pull on loose pieces of clothing, hair, and any bulbous fleshy object that comes within your reach. You are going to have to learn the meaning of make nice. Or will you? That wraps up your status for the first module. I hope you like yourself. If not, you can always try to improve yourself in the modules to come. There's plenty of time. Or is there? Welcome to childhood. Practice yourself for heaven's sake. In little things, and thence proceed to greater. Alright. We have grown out of infancy thanks to that magazine with a woman who wasn't wearing any clothes. This game encourages you to do good things and you'll be rewarded, see? Well, of course we're going to start from the bottom. That's kind of my mandate. You kind of have to start at the bottom because you might not qualify for the things at the top because you're going to be too old. As you can see, we got a lot of potential options up here. We don't always have to pick everything that's down at the bottom, but I like to go from the bottom and just work my way up. There's way too many fucking options. Hope you guys were scoping it out. Bye, Lethal. Hi, Rilder. Mom has just taken a job that requires her to be away in the morning and early afternoon. She decides to enroll you in a nursery school program. Upon your arrival, you are greeted by another lady with very skinny legs and large round glasses. There are children playing with buckets of sand, building blocks, and other activities. There is a small boy sitting in a corner with tears streaming from his eyes, a runny nose, and cheeks red from crying. Are we excited, sad, or angry? Do we cry, walk over and try to make friends, or give the lady with the skinny legs a left hook? Oh boy. Will the temptation be too great? Seeing lots of 1-2s. 3-3s trying to hang in there. Oh no. I think 1-2-1. Be terrible. Let's see. Let me do my whole little counting thing here. Yeah. 1-2's got this. Damn. Alright. Excited? We're gonna walk over and try to make friends. Your excitement is a positive sign that you are trying to adapt to this new environment. You realize that your mom will be coming back, so you attempt to make friends. You see a little boy your age playing in the sand with trucks. What would you like to say to him? Hi, or can I play? More 1s than 2s, it seems. Alright. Hi. The little boy ignores you. You are a newcomer to the social order of the nursery school. You are invading his territory. However, your attempts at being sociable show potential. At very young ages, children are more likely to play beside one another than with one another. This is very true. Whenever I volunteered at preschools and daycares, I definitely noticed this among little children. Alright, let's go over here. While you are playing quietly in your room, you are startled by loud, muffled sounds coming from someplace else. It seems that your parents are having a terrible fight over something. Your father's deep voice seems to be shaking the whole house, and your mother's piercing screams sound like she's being hurt terribly. So are we disturbed, or calm, and stay where we are and try not to listen, or go and see what's happening? I think I can answer this one. I think I got this one for you guys. Take a bite of this bacon sandwich here. Yes, indeed, Inferno. But it could be a serious argument, who knows? The noises are coming from their bedroom. The door is open just a crack. You can peek inside, just listen, or return to your room. As if I'm surprised. Are you sure you want to mentally scar this kid? Are you sure? Are you sure this is a good idea? Okay. They hear the door squeak open, and there are a lot of rustling noises. Your mother yells out, "Don't come in here now!" You see that they are both undressed and run back into your room. Well, there you go. Now you've explored it. Good job. Your mom is in the bathtub taking a nice relaxing bath. You are playing quietly in your room. All of a sudden the doorbell rings. Mom doesn't seem to hear it. Are we all grown up, resentful, or nonchalant? Do we answer the door, ignore the doorbell, or tell Mom? Looks like 1-1's gonna win here. I'm thinking so. Lots of 1-3s and some 3-3s here. Some 1-3s and some 3-3s. Maybe 1-1's not gonna win. We must face Uncle Tom one-on-one. We'll go with that, sure. You approach the door and say, "Who is it?" in your most grown-up voice. It is a salesman asking where your mommy is. "Oh, we saw their kind back in our infancy." Point to the bathroom door, say she's naked in the bathtub now, or say just follow me. Looks like, lots of people are trying for 3 here. You lead the man to the bathroom door and swing it open. Your mother yells very loudly. The man runs out through the front door. You get a spanking for letting a stranger into the house. Later that day, Mom comes over and gives you a big hug and asks you not to tell Daddy about what happened. You will tell Dad or not tell Dad? I mean, she spanked us for what just happened. Revenge for 3 days of no cartoons. You spiteful little devil. Of course this creates a big commotion. That ought to teach Mom for spanking you so hard. You'll regret this choice later. Uh-oh. No, not every event in this era involves naked people, but this game is I was about to call it mature. I'm not exactly sure whether this game is mature, but it involves mature subjects. You have been invited to sleep over at your best friend's house. This is your first sleep-away experience. No. Are you reluctant, excited, or you have mixed feelings? Do you lie to your friend and tell him you're not allowed? Ask your parents if they will still be there when you get back, or go to your friend's house as soon as possible. One, two, 1, 3, 2, 2. Okay, 2 seems to be the prevalent option. 2, 3 appears to be the secondary option, and 4, 7 definitely not a choice. Your choices show an impulsiveness and a lack of appreciation for the security your parents provide. What security? If you have a bad dream at your friend's house tonight, do you think his parents are going to let you into their bed? God, I hope not. Morning. Bye, Lee Cross. Okay. Soon after you sit down for dinner, your mother announces that the vegetable of the day is Brussels sprouts. Dun dun dun. Are we obedient? Do we panic? Are we disgusted? Do we eat them without protest, run screaming for the table, put your finger in your mouth and make a gagging sound, or feed the sprouts to your dog? Two, 4, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 4. Seeing lots of 2 2s and 3 4s. I think I saw more 2 2s than anything else, though. Wise guy, your flair for the dramatic will get you into trouble more than once in this life. You may be developing a hysterical personality. You are punished by having to eat your dinner alone in a corner. Not alone in a corner! No! How is that a punishment? Shit, you've ostracized me by forcing me to eat alone in a corner. Fuck. No, not the corner. Oh, I've been singled out to eat alone. Yeah, with nobody else. It's okay, I've had to do that before too. But in the terms of like ways you can punish a kid, making them eat in a corner, it's not the biggest punishment. An exciting movie is on television. The whole family is in the living room watching it. You get up to get a drink of water and return to find all of the good seats have been taken. We're playing Alter Ego, the male edition. Are we defeated, or are we devious? Do we sit down quietly in a corner? Not the corner! Tell Mom the doorbell is ringing, or tell Dad the doorbell is ringing. Mom is the one who made us sit in a corner. Remember this. That's right, and she spanked you and everything. Forever alone. Aww. Salesman's out there. She stole Weasley. Dad has always been understanding. Who will he trust? She falls for it. She rushes to the door and you jump up on her seat. When she realizes what you have done, she goes over and sits on top of Dad. Everyone seems a bit happier now. Good job, guys. Like I said, game's counter-trolling you. Alright. Your dad has promised that he will fix your bicycle. He is taking a nap, so he's not doing anything. Now seems like a good time to remind him. Are we annoying? Are we patient and sweet? Do we tap Dad on the shoulder, make the TV loud so he wakes up, or leave Dad alone? Oh, lots of 2 3s there and 2 1s. Alright. We're going to try 2 1 then. I think that's what we're going to be doing. Yep. You tap Dad rapidly on the shoulder and say, Dad, next to his ear, but he doesn't seem to move. You can't. Oh, goddamn, he's had one of these situations where he's fucking drunk off his tits and won't respond. What now? Shake him back and forth a little, or get Mom? Mom! You wake Dad up so we can get my bike fixed. Looks like we're doing 2. You try to enlist Mom's help, but she recommends that you let Dad have his little nap. You can say something to him, or leave him alone. Looks like we're leaving him alone. Huh. Okay. Dad isn't feeling too energetic right now, but when he wakes up, he fixes your bike. Yay! You're right, Trek Fan 123. I am confused. But I think I know why the internet is doing this. I know of their plans. I know of their plans. You arrive at the dentist and discover that you have 4 rather large cavities that need to be filled. Dun dun dun! Are we scared or brave? Do we scream in horror or block out the sensations with our Jedi mind tricks. Two here wins. 2-2 wins. Anything else? 2-3. There is no 3. Two. Your status sheet suggests that emotionally you are not capable of performing such a feat. The pain sneaks into your consciousness, but it is not unbearable. This experience will toughen you for next time. Now that you guys have been all called out for being little bitches, maybe it's because whenever Mom said that you had to eat Brussels sprouts, you all ran screaming hysterically from the room. One of your playmates is the daughter of your mother's friend. Her name is Cindy. One day, while you and Cindy are alone, you become very curious about one another. Cindy suggests that you play a make-believe game of Doctor. Hi, Dark Rose 14. Welcome to Let's Play Doctor. Are we shy or bold? Do we say, let's play trucks instead? Say, I'll be the doctor first? Or say, you can be the doctor first? Yeah, I didn't think you guys would resist this one. 2-2 is carrying this one. Well, there's some 2-3s. And some no-nos. But, Cindy says, it's my game, and I want to be doctor first. You can agree or quit. Looks like we're going to be agreeing then. You're welcome, Bjorn. I haven't done anything. What a wimp! Cindy asks you to remove all of your clothes and lie down on the operating table. You can take off your clothes, quit, or tell on her. So the game called you guys a wimp, and I think you're following your doesn't matter had sex mental routine here. Come on. Bunch of pussies. Wit bitches. Fucking people on the internet are so desperate. Just as you have finished undressing, Cindy's mom comes into the room and gasps loudly. She pulls Cindy out of the room and describes the scene to your mother. Oh, finishing my bacon sandwich while you guys unveiled that was so awesome. You get a strong lecture on the importance of keeping one's pants on while in the company of people of the opposite sex. No, Jinsai. You didn't even remotely get close, bro. Didn't even remotely get close. Wait, you can keep the pants off when the company of males? I guess that's what the game's trying to tell you, yeah. So, we're 6 years old. Good job, Zartine. 6 years old. Still a shitty physical score, What do you know? It's kind of hard to recover from the ravages of poison that nearly killed us. And we're still not that calm, or gentle, or trustworthy, but we're really happy and confident. Doesn't matter, I almost had sex regarding poison. I don't even understand that, and I still gotta time you out. What the fuck, man? Yeah, we're a dick. That doesn't surprise me. We're being controlled by chuckle fucks from the internet. Good job. Alright, finish cleaning off my glasses there. $629 still. Okay. You are in school, and the teacher is giving a boring lecture. The boy sitting 2 seats away is rolling up a piece of paper and putting it in his mouth. Using the barrel of his pen, he spits the paper at the blackboard, where it lands with a wet splat. The teacher is furious. She screams, "Who did this?" Everyone in the class is howling until she promises that if the person who did this will not come forward, the whole class will get a punishment. You are probably the only person who saw the true culprit. Are we angry? Are we anxious? Do we have mixed feelings? Do we keep quiet or raise our hand? Let's see here. Looks like 3-2 has carried the day on this one, but only slightly over 1-2. You choose to resolve your ambivalence by taking a risk. This is a healthy response. You feel a little concerned about what others might think of you. You chose to put concern for the welfare of others and a desire to avoid unjust punishment above the desire to do something that might be considered more socially acceptable. What do you know? The internet is not conforming to social standards. Who knew? While rummaging around in the kitchen drawer, you come across a book of matches. Are we conscientious or curious? Do we put the book of matches away? Do we light one in the kitchen or take the matches to your room and close the door? Looks like 2-3 has beaten out everything else here. Now that you have the matches in your room, we can strike a match or hide the matches. Looks like we're hiding the matches. Huh. Oh, hey, Flight. Eventually you are found out and confronted. Your mom asks, "How did this get here?" You can confess or say, "I don't know." I don't know about this one. Let's see here. Twos, there's a 3 for some reason. 2, 2. Someone corrected that. 2, 2, 1. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. Dude. No. Multiple votes for one are not allowed, dude. Good job on that. Way to go being a pro. Good job. Good job by you. Anyone else that I need to immediately fucking identify? Nothing that speed reading would do. There might be another offender, but it's no one that I can immediately pick out. Damn it. Alright. I think one got that one, so we're to stick with that. Your mom admires your truthfulness. She found the matches while she was cleaning. You are still, however, grounded for a week. Good job, everyone. Righto. I fear we missed a golden opportunity there. See, fuck Zartine's mom. Must watch ducks. Should have burnt down the house while we still could. That would be the last time I'm obedient. Burn down the house, take mom with you? You ruined it, chuckle fucks. Well, guys, I'm disappointed. Remember the good time? Remember the poison good times. I am the beak that quacks in the night. I am the bacon in the fridge for all who cry out in hunger. I, the Alpha and the Omega. We're 6 years and 6 months old. Still shitty physical. Very calm, very happy. We're improving our trustworthiness. Congratulations. Bye, August Puppy. We still have $629. Okay. At school, all of your friends are talking about a television program that you cannot stay up to watch. A friend asks if you saw it. Are we embarrassed or unashamed and say, I didn't watch that show, I wasn't allowed to see it, or yeah, I watched it, it was really great. Hello, new people, bye, old people. Looks like we're going with 2-1. Yep, we are a hipster. Remember, guys, if a hipster thinks you're not cool, that means everyone else thinks you are cool. Your confidence keeps them from making fun of you. Someone even offers to let you sleep over at his house the next time it is on. Sometimes, friends can be really great. Alright, we has friend hacks. You have just been ordered to bed by your parents in the middle of a favorite television show. Are we angry or desperate? Do we complain about having to go to bed? Do we beg for 10 more minutes or whine? Oh god, this again. Same. 2-2, 2-2. Seen some 1-3s and 1-1s there, but 2-2's definitely carrying the day. Alright. We have $600. Why can't we bribe? We actually don't have access to that money. I'm pretty sure all of it has been put into a bank account for us that we can't actually access. Buy my cow pig. The begging routine doesn't work. They are too tired to hear it. You are sent up to bed anyway. Boo. It's time to sell raffle tickets for the school baseball team. What? I don't... How many schools have... How many elementary schools have a baseball team? Damn. I guess if it's like a compact school that combines multiple grade levels, like elementary, middle, and high school together in like small towns and rural towns and shit, I guess that makes sense. But I mean, we're like 7 or 8 years old. We can't fucking do this shit. Come on. Tickets to the raffle. The Mighty Ducks. Are we motivated or embarrassed or try to do it alone or enlist our father's help? The guy who fixed our bike. Dad fixed our bike, remember. 1 1 1 2 1 1 1 2 1 2 1 2. There is no 3. Looks like 1 2's got this shit. Dad's a cool guy, right? Let's check to make sure. Dad's a bro. Cool dad is cool. He gave us porn, let him do all the work. What a team! You move from door to door with confidence, selling 4 whole books in less than an hour. It's a powerful bonding experience that strengthens family ties. You go out for an ice cream soda to celebrate your successful partnership. Good job, guys. I kinda almost don't want to die now and make bro dad sad. Forget mom, dad is where it's at. Porn, ice cream, and bikes, fucking best dad ever. Hope that ice cream gives you diabetes, not the diabetes. Zartine, you're not dead because the chuckle fucks are fighting amongst themselves. Your best friend challenges you to a rock throwing competition. Dude, our physical score is 3. This is not fair. This is not fair. Competitive or reluctant? Do we turn down the offer and suggest a different game, or challenge accepted? Looks like the challenge has been accepted. After several minutes of rock throwing for distance, your friend keeps beating you. Your friend dares you to throw a rock onto the roof of the apartment building across the street. Okay. So our friend can throw further than us, but he's daring us. Oh shit. Accept, tell him to do it first, or turn it down. Oh shit, lots of 2s there. 2s. Override everything, it looks like. And that Maxi Musk guy has, tried to post a link multiple times. I think it's a trap. I've seen many traps in my day. That's why I have links deleted. He has no problem. Now it is your turn. Oh shit, son. We double dared him and he still fucking did it. We can't fucking back out now, can we? You guys want to pussy out? Like little bitches. Throw the rock or quit? Yeah, and despite the attempts to, say 2, yeah, 1 definitely wins this one. You lean back and watch the rock soar. Crash! You guessed it! LOLOLOLOL. Can we blame it on the alcohol? Run or contact the building and offer to pay. What? What? Bravely ran away. Quick, put your raffle skates on. Run for it, Marty! You escape without being caught. Good job, guys. Good job. It's a good thing we honed up our crafty and sneaky skills as a baby. Yes, we're 7 years and 5 months old, and we still have a physical sphere of 3% after we were racked with painful poison. Familiar sphere's definitely gone up. Social sphere and intellectual spheres are staying good, and vocational sphere has not changed. Calmness is still where it is. Confidence has continued to go up. We're still not that gentle. We're still decently happy. Kinda, sorta trustworthy. And we still have $629. Okie dokie! There is one more ice pop in the freezer that is being saved for another family member. Your mouth waters at the thought of this cool, tasty treat. Are we hungry, or are we able to resist? Do we eat the whole pop, take a bite out of the pop, or leave it alone? I don't know who it's for. We're saying 2-3 apparently. 2-3 is where we're going. Damn, guys. That must have been very difficult for you, considering your history of untrustworthy behavior. Your appreciation for others increases your score in trustworthiness, social and intellectual areas. Press ways to continue. All right. While you are outside, playing alone, a car pulls over to the side of the road, and the driver motions for you to come over. You notice the license plate says OBO-237. We curious or suspicious? Do we walk over, or do we stay where we are? Looks like the chat has overridden this one. We're suspicious, and we stay where we are. He motions for you to come closer. He has a kind enough face, and you hear him say that he is a policeman looking for a friend of yours. He asks if you will get in and help him find your friend. You can walk, run away, get in the car, or tell him you can't do that. Okay. Minimizing. Halt. Let me check what's been happening here.
Got some 2s and 3s. Any people who voted multiple times that I need to fucking crush? Not that I can immediately see. Looks like one more than anything else. You move away from the man, suspicious that he might not be telling the truth. This is smart. Intellectual sphere rises sharply. This man hurts children. So, you've just turned off the television set, and your room is pitch dark. Through the shadows, you notice that your closet door is open just a crack. You can almost see the image of a black-hooded axe-murderer squinting at you through the door. He is waiting for you to close your eyes and fall asleep. In the quiet of the night, you can hear his hoarse breathing, making deep, gurgling sounds. You look away from the door and look back. It's open a bit farther than it was the last time. If you can only make it to the closet and shut the door tight, you know he won't be able to get out and murder you in your sleep. The morning light will destroy him, so you won't have to worry about seeing him when you wake up. Are we afraid or calm? Do we pull the covers over our heads, get help, sneak out of the bed, or go to sleep? Looks like 2's definitely the option, and it looks like we're going to be getting help here. More than anything else. Okay, gotta be calm. Most likely your dad testing you. You have made an inappropriate response. Please choose again. We can't be calm and sneak out of the bed, apparently. I think the next most popular one was calm and go to sleep. You don't have much of an imagination, do you? You're only young once. You could be locked up for imagining these things later, so live a little. Thanks, game. I will take your suggestions under advisement. My chucklefuck friends, though, maybe not so much. Eight years and 1 month old. Let's go ahead and save a game. Okie dokie. Can I make the game screen bigger? I could, but I really can't make my game resolution that much bigger. Like my screen resolution, because it's 1366 by 768, so this is kind of the way it's gotta be. People. So, there we go. Also, no, I didn't have a person named anything. Those people came with the game. I think to show you what it was like. Your friends are all waiting for you to come out after school. I just did a fresh installation of this game, so yeah. You have a ton of homework and you've been watching television since you came home. On your way out, your mother asks, "Did you do all your homework?" Honest, dishonest, or semi-honest? Remember, this is Mom. Say yes, no, or I've only got a little left. think 2... No. 3-3 has definitely carried the day here over everything else. Although, have you guys not learned the policy of you need to fully commit to an action? Come on. Try to lie a little to mom and she fucking pounces on that shit. Semi-honest is the truthfulness equivalent of semi-pregnant. Your mom says, finish what you have left before you go out. You gotta be a dick or not be a dick. You can't be a semi-dick. It doesn't work that way. Semi-pregnant. But Mom! Alright. Jill Brady, son of a bitch, not Jill Brady, is always untying your shoes and running away. Today she is wearing a skirt. She bent over picking up a pile of books from the floor. Dude. No. 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 Are we mischievous or absorbed in more important things? And do we seek revenge or pay no attention to stupid girls? Yeah. We're getting revenge because she tied our shoelaces together. See? Untying your shoes and running away. Maybe she didn't tie them together. She just untied them like a bitch. You can think of 2 ways that you can get back at stupid Jill. We can run by and lift her skirt up over her head, or run by and push her so she falls. Do we lift a skirt over her head or push her so she falls? Looks like we're going to lift her skirt over her head. Not that I'm that surprised. You take a big lead and start running toward her. You lift up her skirt and bring it over her head in one neat motion. She looks like such a jerk. Your friends start teasing her, "Nice panties, Jill." Revenge is sweet, but watch out. She just might have the last laugh by marrying you one day. Oh, God. What the fuck is wrong with this game? We're fucking 8 years and 7 months old. I know public school was pretty rough. But we didn't have exactly that all kind of shit happening. No flight. No. And our physical still sucks. Yeah, when you're married, you will never see them. Alright. The boy who sits next to you in school has just passed you a note folded into a tight square. He motions to you to read it. You look around the room. Mrs. Hennessy, the meanest teacher in the school, has her back to the class. The note says, "What has more crust than the entire surface of the earth?" Are we curious? Or are we afraid? Do we write a note back asking, "You know what?" Or do we crumple the paper up and throw it away? Looks like we're gonna be curious here and write a note back asking what. Apparently, although there's some call for, throwing the note away, and some people being like, "Curious and throw it away, lol." As that's another inappropriate response thing. You return the note and wait for another response. The note returns and you read what it says. Mrs. Hennessy's underwear. You can
Giggle, or crumple up the paper and throw it away. Two. Get rid of that shit. Get rid of that shit. The noise attracts Mrs. Hennessey's attention. She begins walking down the aisle and your heart begins to race. She looks you squarely in the eye. The smell of her perfume is so overpowering it can kill you all by itself. You cough. She says, "Can't you use that scrap paper for something else before you throw it away? Protect our natural resources." You breathe a sigh of relief. Thank you, Jesus, for hippies. Oh, that teacher. Sure, she's poisoning us with her perfume, but she's all concerned about the paper. Deceiving and manipulating women, we're going to be good serial killers. Fuck you, you're not my mom. It's not like we listen to her anyway. Hippie underwear is crusty. Oh, God. Thank science she was a liberal cop. Okay. Just now noticed you were broadcasting, "God damn, I gotta go to bed." No. It's a hot sunny day. You and a friend are sitting around trying to think of something to do. Dad is sitting in the shade napping on a chair. You get a great idea. Let's play a practical joke on Dad. Your bro? Why did you say this? Why would you say this? Oh, noes. Oh, noes. Are we going to be mischievous, or do we have second thoughts? Do we let the air out of the car tires? Spray Dad with the hose? Give Dad a hot foot like on the cartoons? Or let Dad sleep? The internet has a strange sense of loyalty, I gotta admit. We ain't doing anything to Dad. Bye, people who are leaving because they realized how late it was. You and your friend have even more fun talking about all the things you could do to Dad. The fantasies are much more fun and never wind up by having Dad spank you. When Dad wakes up, he sees you and your friend giggling and can't understand why you keep calling him names like Ol Hotfoot. Should have learned philosophy in college, Grimith. Hot Pocket. Well, Grimith has been hilarious, but I need to get some sleep. Bye, Jaxes of Spades. Hotfoot is bad. Yes. Basically a match between the toes. It's not as funny as it is in the cartoons. Can we have a re-roll? No. No re-roll. No re-roll. Besides, Mom took her matches. Okay. You are in the candy store buying candy with a $5 bill given to you by your mother. Your bill comes to 50 cents. The man gives you back change, but no dollars. Well, he could have given us $4.50 in change. Are we so stupid that we can't count? Hello, new people. Bye, old people. Are we angry, confused, or content? Do we leave the store or question the man? Looks like we're just going to be confused and question him. Okay.
The man tells you that you gave him a $1 bill. You can be content with that or disagree. I bet I know what's going to be happening here. I'm going to pick this one for you. He says, "Come on now, kid. I told you. Now get the super cool characters out of here." You can keep disagreeing or get help. I bet I know where this is going to be. I'll make the decision for you. No, I don't. I need an adult, bro, dad. All right, we're gonna go. We're going to then, according to everyone on the internet. We're going to. Who do you go to for help? Get the policewoman on. Policewoman or mom? Well, since we know how much we dislike mom, I bet I know what this choice is gonna be. You tell the policewoman the story. She inquires about the incident. The store owner says, "Listen, Toots, the little brat gave me a 1. This was the wrong thing to say to the policewoman. She makes the man check the cash register. He has $4 more than he should. I have no idea how the policewoman is. Did the guy pull out a fucking inventory of everything he just sold? Or what? I don't understand the game's logic here. Listen, Toots, a little brat gave me a 1. This was the... See, I mean, I know they have receipts, but this is like the early 80s. Come on. I mean, I guess if he called the policewoman Toots, she'd be pissed off enough that she'd stand there and watch as he'd go over it. I was just wondering, that's all. It's amusing. But I guess if you're motivated enough, you can do just about anything, right? I'll sue him. The policewoman calls the station house and finds out that he has done this 3 times in the last week. 2 weeks later, the store is shut down. It was a front for a numbers racket. The store owner is never heard from again. I wonder why. So let's see if we get this straight. We took down a numbers racket because the store owner decided to shortchange a kid. I think I went through this event in like my actual recording, and I feel like I said something to the lines of like, "Really? You're running a fucking numbers racket and you get caught for doing something stupid, like stealing from a kid? Way to go." Oh well. Also, hooray! Hope you all are ready. You need eyeglasses. The first day, you wear them in school. Everyone calls you Four Eyes. Your parents refuse to get you contact lenses. We hurt? We self-conscious. Do we refuse to wear the glasses or tolerate the glasses? I mean, wear the glasses and tolerate the names. We're tolerating the glasses and we wear them, so what the hell? Nerd! Internet's all uniting on 2-2. We are confident enough to do this. Your social status suggests that you will eventually get the support you need to overcome your self-consciousness from your friends. Your mother has given you permission to have a party. You want to invite most of the kids from your class. There is one child that you have second thoughts about inviting. His name is Louis Feedback. All the kids call him Louis Feedbag because he is very fat. You mentioned to your group of friends that you are thinking about inviting Louis. They make faces and pig noises. Some of them say that if you invite the bag, they will stay home. Are we ambivalent? Are we pressured by our peers to give in, or are we angry? Do we invite Louis, or do we not invite Louis? 1-1, 3-1. More 1-1s than anything else. Some 3-1s thrown in there, but 1-1 has carried the day. When you ask Louis to come to your party, he immediately assumes that you are joking and want to make fun at him. Aww. Louis. It's okay. Here's some pills. We'll give you a new nickname beyond the feedback in no time. Grabbing pills. Do we use this as an excuse to call him a jerk and don't invite him, or try to convince him? Grabbing pills. I know one thing. I'm grabbing pills. We'll try to convince him. Louis is completely overjoyed. This is the first time he has ever felt like one of the guys. Some of your friends do stay home that night and refuse to speak with you at school. Louis's mother calls you up and thanks you for being so generous. We're suicidal, not a dick. Wait a second. Not a dick. Louis's mother also happens to be extremely rich. On your next school vacation, she flies you and Louis to Hawaii for a week to stay with relatives there. Aloha! Z-Man rocks. You've played the game before. What do you mean we aren't a dick? We murdered a cracker. Moral, always hang with the fat guy. Suck up to fat people. Yes! Note, fat kids pay big. Going on a trip to Hawaii with a guy, gay. Oh, come on, Termian. Come on. Got all the pills here. Can we grab a bunch of pills in Hawaii? I'm grabbing pills. Okay. Let's see what we got up here. Alright. How old are we? We are 9 years and 8 months old. We're doing a good job intellectually and socially. We are far more calmer than we used to be as a baby. Very thoughtful and trustworthy compared to how we were too. Gentleness, though, still not so much. We still have $629. Your teacher and your mother have traded recipes for an upcoming bake sale. Before you leave school, your teacher asks if you would be kind enough to run a booth at the bake sale, especially for her. Immediately, your friends begin to snicker behind your back. Pussy! Are we a wise guy? Embarrassed but compliant or flattered? Say, I'm not gonna do no stupid bank sale. It's the double negative. Say yes, ma'am, or say I would be happy to help you. Looks like we're going with 3-3. Yep, 3-3 prevails. There's some 1-1s and 2-2s in there. Okay. I would be very delighted to help you. Your friends snicker and call you a brown nose and a teacher's pet. They refuse to eat lunch with you. Your social standing drops considerably.
Our social sphere is down to 64% now. Okay. Melissa Harper is the prettiest girl in your class. You have been giving each other the eye for about 2 weeks now. You are all set to ask her for a date when your best friend, who happens to be taller and better looking than you, confesses that he cannot sleep at night because of her. He asks your advice on the best way to ask her for a date, unaware that you too are smitten by her. Jealous? Are we frank about our feelings or sympathetic? Do we give advice or admit that we like her too? Tutu? Lots of tutus here. The eye of Mordor, do not want. Fuck, in real life thoughts. Good God, be a bro! Bringing your feelings out into the open prevents you from acting on them in a destructive way. You can agree that you can both try to ask her out, or agree not to interfere with your friend's bid for her attentions. Bros before hoes, right? Or maybe not. Perhaps all is fair in childhood playground love. Looks like it. This doesn't sit comfortably with either you or your friend. You both decide that your friendship is more important than a date with Melissa. Do I know all the outcomes? No. The game actually randomizes some of the outcomes. So there's no telling for sure what will actually happen in any given situation. For example, the entire group of chucklefucks out there was pretty convinced that our character would have died back whenever he consumed a bunch of poison. But he survived. By the way, I never really got into all this drama and shit involving asking girls out at 10 years old. I don't know about you guys. I know to an extent they are based upon the stats, but there is some random chance involved in there as well. But then again, we played doctor with a girl at like 6 years old, right? Or we tried to, but then we were blocked by her mom. Anyway, moving right along here. Your friend has borrowed $1 from you and has been promising to pay you back for weeks. Every time you ask him for the money, he puts you off. Is the internet's resident girl. Are we patient or impatient? Do we stop being his friend or have a discussion about the money? Lots of 1-2s, even more 2-2s though. I think that's what we're gonna do here. 2-2. I always pay my debts. Bros before kneecaps. Your impatience causes tempers to flare between you and your friend. He stops speaking with you, and you never get paid back. Zartine is really having a lot of success here in the social department. Turns out that all the people he thought were actually bros were not even remotely bros at all. If only he knew how we murdered that cracker as a baby. Dude, $1's serious business, man. Don't even fuck with money. Oh, god damn it. Son of a bitch. No.
I have denied you. Where's the interactivity? The interactivity fucking ended whenever you tried to get this asshole killed by having him consume a bunch of poison. Denying that was unrealistic. It is my birthright. Get low, you can find this game for free to play on the internet now in an internet browser format. It was supposed to be chocolate. Let Zartine get laid and then we can kill him. In that case, I'm never gonna let him get laid. Noob move? Nope. We're under 11 years old. I can't. I might have gone back, but as soon as I pressed no, the event vanished. It's never coming back. Never coming back. I didn't even read that. While walking around to the store with your friend, you notice that he sneaks a small item into his pocket. You ask him what he is doing, and he tells you how easy it is to shoplift, saying, "They never check kids." Are we honest or dishonest? Do we urge him to put it back, refuse to stay with him, or steal something? Considering how well our friendships have been going lately, I don't know about this one. Looks like we got some dishonest and steal something, but primarily we're going to be honest and apparently urge him to put it back. You refuse to steal and tell him that he had better put back what he stole. You can turn him into the store manager or keep trying to convince him. Looks like we're going with 2. It's too late. He's already a hardened criminal. He sneaks a pack of cards into your jacket pocket. While you protest, the store manager comes over to see what the commotion is about. He sees the cards sticking out of your pocket and accuses you of shoplifting. He calls up your mother. Because you are somehow trustworthy, Mom believes that you were framed. Wow, Mom. You might even redeem yourself in the eyes of the internet here. I may have become the Chuckle Fox's worst enemy. So there may be room for you to expand and increase your stature, Mom. Too late, she stole Weasley. Alright. Marcus Cripple and the Tube Heads are the... I'll try that again. Marcus Cripple and the Tube Heads are the most popular rock group with kids your age. Anyone who likes them is in. If you don't like them or their new hit song, I Love You, Blowtorch Eyes, you are a definite geek. I can see why our character here might identify with them, because, hey, his last name is Cripple. At 3% in the physical sphere, we are definitely a cripple. Are we concerned with peer acceptance or unconcerned? Do we spend our whole allowance on their new album or do not buy their newest album?
Looks like we are too cool for Marcus Cripple and the Tube Heads. So what if none of the cool people want to stay with you? You're your own person. You're your own lonely person, but you're probably a lot smarter than everyone else, too. Social sphere drops slightly. Intellectual sphere increases. Forever alone. We lost Lewis. Your blowtorch eyes. What about our keychains? I definitely did not cockblock you guys. Definitely did not cockblock you. So how we doing? 11 years and 1 month old. Yeah, we could be doing better socially. But we're pretty calm and expressive and confident and happy and thoughtful and definitely trustworthy. Gentle... not so much. $629 still. Who founded the American Federation of Labor? Oh, god damn it. You know what? You guys can handle this one. You guys got this. Who founded the American Federation of Labor? Looks like we're picking John Smith. You are not correct. This isn't fun. Alright. I ain't fucking getting shit. You guys want interactivity, apparently, and I get yelled at for making my own decisions. So, you guys can handle it. Who was the first vice president of the United States? John Tyler, John Adams, or George Clinton? Alright. John Adams. Toast. Now look. I time out people for giving sarcastic, trolling answers everywhere else. I'm obviously going to do that here. I don't know why you people didn't think I would. I mean, if I do it other times, I'm certainly not going to say no on all the other times. People, come on. Auf Wiedersehen, schmucks. Anyway, John Adams. You are correct! Who was the first ruler to consolidate the Slavic tribes? Those people. Looks like 2 and 1 are getting into it right there. See more 2s than anything else. It sounds like rubrics are 2. Okay. That sounds good enough to me. You are correct! The fucks? There you go. Because his name was so close to rubric, that was obviously the choice. Which one of these scientists is credited with the discovery of oxygen? 15 seconds, go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Alright, looks like we're going with Priestley. You are correct! I mean, if you guys were trying to derail people, you know, I mean, 3 out of 4 is definitely not the way to derail someone, but I guess, you know, we survived somehow up to this point anyway. No, it's not a puzzle game at all. This is This is just one of the possible selections that you could make. That's it. Who wrote The Great Gatsby? Alright, I'll give you this one. Have Scott Fitzgerald. We're not even playing with that one. That was so easy that I just decided I'd fucking give you that one. Alright. Moving along. Look at our intelligence. It's at 91% now. I guess. Warning, this episode contains subject matter of a sexual nature. Do you wish to continue? You are in the house alone. While you are exploring the drawers, you notice a stack of Playboy magazines underneath a pile of clothing. Are we... I'm not even going to pretend that this is going to be a fucking vote here. What the hell? We'll pretend. What are the options? Because we got to keep the spirit of interactivity here. What are we going to do? There's some folks trying for 2-2. But yeah, 1-1-1 this one. The middle page folds out to show a woman with dark hair and very large breasts sitting on the edge of a bed and combing her hair. Her legs are apart. What is your reaction to this? See, aren't you glad that our character didn't die to poison? Are we aroused, confused, or disinterested? There's some attempts at 2s and even 3s, but I'm supposing that 1's going to win. Yeah. Imagine if you ever walked into your room and she was sitting like that on your bed. You can take out the centerfold and keep it, or leave it alone. You're gonna steal a centerfold from Bro Dad's Playboy? Oh man, a lot of you are like, hold on a second, too. You're like, wait. Screw Bro Dad. Zartine. Alright, we're gonna suspend voting here. Zartine, what would you do in this situation if you were like 12 years old? No? Then we're not gonna do it. Bro Dead forever. You sigh and put the magazine back. Why don't any of the girls in your class look like this? Or do they? Dun dun dun. Perhaps Jill Brady will grow up to look like one of them and then we can marry her. So yes, we're under 12 years old. 11 years and 6 months. Pilot's license revoked. Yeah! You just received $25 as a present. Your mother tells you that you can either put it in your own piggy bank or give it to her to hold for you. Now, Bro Mom did stick up for the class whenever we were framed for theft. But she did take the Weasley Wabbit. Trusting or suspicious? Give up the money or save it yourself. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Erk. I know you're trying to vote. Get over here. You know what? I got a better idea. Get down here. Whee! Yeah, his name actually isn't in the viewer list. You know what? Because Twitch is obviously on your side. I'll let that go. I'll just let it go. So, we're going to be suspicious and save the money ourselves. You don't have the self-control to spend it wisely. When you run out of money and ask your mother for more to go to the movies, she says, "If you would have given me the money in the first place, you would still have some left for the movies. You'll have to stay home now." I could write that, but that'd involve typing. Figure I'll just let it go. We do have $629, but we don't have access to that money because it's been put in a trust fund. See? We still have it. Alright. Mr. Quincy is the toughest teacher in your school. One day you forget to put your homework in with the rest of the items you need for school. Quincy asks where your homework is. You tell him you forgot it. He says, "Come on now, you can be more creative than that." Sawblade, I know you keep trying. I'm pretty sure the Chuckle Fucks are going to get the character killed sooner or later. Besides, I don't have a problem. Otherwise, if I had a problem, I wouldn't have agreed to do this whole interactive thing in the first place. Why don't you tell me something more believable, like, "Mr. Quincy, I did my homework, but my dog threw up on it." Everyone in class laughs hard at your expense. Mr. Quincy gives you a punishment assignment to do in addition to the work you have not handed in. He says, "What have you got to say for yourself now, mister?" Angry, depressed, unaffected, say, "You, Mr. Q," under your breath. Say nothing, or try to enlist your mother's help. Wait. You people who are going 3-3, you're going to try to employ mom's help? Really? Bro Mom to the... Are you sure? Are you sure? Okay. Looks like people have changed their minds. It looked like 1-1 was going to be the way to go, but you have united and apparently decided that Mom would get one more chance. I don't know, though. 3-3, unaffected, and try to enlist her help? Okay. You have made an inappropriate response. We're going with 1-1. Mr. Quincy doesn't hear you, but that nerdy Joey Robinson does. He says, "Ooh, Mr. Quincy, he just said a bad word." Quincy uses this as an opportunity to suspend you. You lose out on school time, and your intellectual sphere drops. Damn it, Grimith. Oh, man. Get the goddamn matches. So how smart are we now? Ooh, we're down to 81%.
That's a big jump. Alright. The family dog has been acting a little peculiar lately, and no one can figure out why. Some of your fellow family members suggest that maybe he should be given away, or worse, put to sleep. Dad delivers an ultimatum. Oh shit. The dog must shape up or ship out. You are the only one in the house who can take the responsibility for getting him back into shape. Bro Dad's put down the law here. Do we feel like taking on this responsibility, or don't feel like it? Do we train the dog, or not train the dog? We're not abandoning Bro Dog by the looks of it. That's right, Furry Man, we licked him in the face as a baby. You spend every available minute keeping an eye on the dog, rewarding him for good behavior and keeping him out of trouble. One day, when you return home from school, you smell what can only be the dog's byproducts, and the smell is emanating from your parents' bedroom. You enter the bedroom to find the dog sleeping peacefully in the corner and a sculpture sitting squarely atop Dad's favorite pillow. Fortunately, no one is home. You can dispose the pillow and play dumb, try to wash the pillow, or dispose of the pillow and admit the truth. Looks like twos have transcended everything else here. Although threes were pretty close there by the looks of it. You scrape the sculpture off the pillow and throw it away outside the house. The pillow and pillowcase is left with a large brown and smelly ring. After 3 machine washings, your mother keeps yelling, "What are you doing down there?" The smell comes out of the pillowcase, but the pillow still has the stain. Not only that, the pillow now weighs 30 pounds because it is waterlogged. It will never be dry by the time Dad gets home. What will you do? Ask for Mom's help, or tell Dad the story? You guys are frantically running back to Mom here, despite all the mean things you said about Mom over the course of this game. I'm just saying. One obviously won there, but I just wanted to point that out. Dad did threaten. This is it for Mom. It's because mothers are extremely attached regardless of a child's behavior toward their child if they are normal. We're just using her to achieve our goals. Bro Mom is Bro Dog's last chance. She fails this, she is dead to us. She is very sympathetic. As it turns out, Dad couldn't tell his favorite pillow from a pile of bricks. She makes a quick substitution and all as well. Bro Dad doesn't seem like he's the sharpest knife in the drawer. Hooray! He's gonna be pissed about the water bill after 3 machine washings. He may very well be. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take another drink break. And we come back. We tackle
the physical challenge. Dun dun dun!